A very good noon to our esteemed guests, faculty, my fellow researchers, and students present in this hall. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I, Ekrup Kaur, Assistant Professor in the Department of Sociology, working in this esteemed institution, will be sharing my observations and viewpoints on environmental ethics and in the teachings of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the immortal and everlasting Gurus of Sikh. It is the essence and reservoir of spiritual knowledge which paves ways for attaining wisdom and enlightenment and salvation. It teaches you bhakti all together with gyan. In the present age of climate change, destruction of biological diversity, Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji offers a resilient framework for biocentrism, ecocentrism, and deep ecology. Eco spirituality is not just a symbolic admiration of divine, but also a philosophical admiration of nature in the Sikh religion. Environment can be defined as a set of conditions in which living takes place. So, environment is a component or a sum total of all biotic and abiotic components. Biotic components includes all living organisms like plants, animals, microorganisms, while abiotic components include non-living components like air, water, soil, minerals, our climate, our weather, etc. So, physical environment includes the abiotic components, biological environment includes the biotic components, and then we have a cultural environment. Cultural environment includes man made or man crafted fragments of environment like infrastructure, roads, our transportation, our means of entertainment, or goods of our daily use. In pursuit of economic growth, comfort, and material satisfaction, humans overexploited and degraded the natural environment. The relentless extraction of resources disrupted the ecological balance. Modern lifestyle contribute to pollute air, water, and soil. The unsustainable pattern of consumption and production reflects not only the necessity to meet human needs but also excessive desire for luxury and convenience. World Animal Protection Organization UK highlights that fashion industry is exploiting and slaughtering millions of wild animals, foxes, crocodiles, snakes, and they are slaughtered for their exotic skin and feathers. There are 135,000 farmed crocodiles in northern territory of Australia, and Europe produces 70% of fur production. In this research paper, an attempt has been made to explore the environmental dimensions of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It scrutinizes the concept of presence of God in nature, human connection with his natural surroundings, and moral responsibilities such as sabr and santokh, and empathy, which we call daya. First, I'll deal with nature, divine presence, and interdependence. Environmental ideology of Sikhism believes in the presence of one formless divine in all aspects, Ek Onkar, one creator. So, Sikhism believed that both nature and God are inseparable. Followers of Sikhism must admire their natural world instead of its exploitation. Sikh theology also reject anthropocentrism, and it is written in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, सब में जोत जोत है सोए, तिसके चानन में सब चानन होए. The above quote highlights the divine presence in every component of nature. Pavan Guru Pani Pita, Mata Tart Mahat. The above verse, written in Japji Sahib Ji, creates a holy enlightenment and assigns familial roles to the forces of nature. By personification, promotes socially sensitive relations. Pawn Pani Tarti Akas Karmandar Har Bane. This verse depicts that air, water, earth, and sky are home and temple of God. To attain spiritual enlightenment, human beings must maintain a harmonious association with nature. However, the modern capitalist societies challenge the interdependence and interrelation of nature by prioritizing human needs and greed above all. Humans forget that they are just a small part of an elaborative nexus of cosmos, whereby destroying any of its part will directly affect the worldly and spiritual possibilities of humankind. The phrase Ek Pita Ekas Ke Hum Barik strengthen inclusiveness and bond of brotherhood. Then I'll talk about moral obligation, sustainable living, denunciation of greed and material exploitation. The moral obligation of Sikhism lies in dismissal of five immoralities: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, and Ahankar. Among these five elements, Lobh is the third evil eye, which indicates greed, primary cause of destruction of environment. The unquenchable desire to control and to influence other living beings disrupts our ecological harmony. It is stated in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Kam Krodh और लोभ मोह बिनस जाए अहमेव नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर prasad Gurdev. This verse of Gurbani states that Nanak seeks the shelter and grace of God and wish that sexual desires, anger, greed, emotional attachment may cease to exist. Guru Nanak Dev Ji stated that to overcome lobh, one must do seva, which is selfless service of humanity. He affirms, Kirt karo, naam japo, and vand ki shako. The chief concern of environmental degradation is lobh, and sabar santokh, also known as contentment, is honored as moral duty which controls overutilization of resources. Then I'll talk about harmony and empathy in Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Guru Granth Sahib Ji promotes world peace and harmony through its doctrine Aval Allah Noor Upaya Kudrat Ke Sab Bande. Whole universe is created through the light. Thus, who is good, who is bad? All the formation of same light. God created 8.4 million living species on earth, as stated in Gurbani, Lakh 84 Jant Upay. 22 lakh ji jal mein hote, Beethal Behla kya kare. 4.2 million species are in water. Thus, all forms of life must hold holiness and sacredness, support the protection of ecosystem and conservation of species. Moreover, non-hierarchical philosophy of Sikhism highlights that all living species holds value in our ecosystem. Sikhism supports vegetarianism and resists slaughtering. Sikh community always pray for happiness and welfare of entire universe. Nanak naam chaddi kala, tere paane sarbat da bhala. When we talk about eco-initiatives in Sikhism, the teachings in Bani of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji interrelate the value system of Sikhism with environment conservation, sustainable living and ecological preservation. The Bani of Baramah, a poetic work composed by Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Guru Arjan Dev Ji, express devotion to God through 12 months of a year. It's a beautiful depiction of cycle of seasons in a year, showcasing an intense moral sense about environment. Saban Sarse Kamne Charan Kamal Se Upar represent the happiness of soul by falling in love with God in the month of Saban. Po tukar na vyape kant milya harno. Cold in the month of Po or winter does not harm those who are hugged by their Almighty. Consciousness is necessary in 21st century where ecological disharmony is a result of crossing boundaries of nature. Our seventh Sikh Guru, Shri Guru Har Rai Ji, was an earlier environmentalist in the Indian subcontinent. He was strongly concerned about environment and built various parks and gardens in Kirtpur Sahib to preserve numerous species of herbs and plants. He built a psychic garden on the banks of tributary of Satluj River, namely Naulakha Bagh. Herbs in this garden were used to treat people suffering from various illnesses. He built wildlife reserves and by planting different varieties of flora and fauna, attracted great many species of birds and animals. Our 10th Sikh Guru, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, built the city of Paonta Sahib in Himachal Pradesh on the banks of river Yamuna. Paonta Sahib allows Guru Ji to compose major part of Dasam Granth. Guru Gobind Singh Ji prepared his army near the river for battle. Guru Sahib Ji also built city of Nanded in Maharashtra alongside river Godavari, famous as Takht Sachkhand Shri Hazur Sahib. Holy river Godavari provides a harmonious environment for meditation and prayer. Guru Gobind Singh Ji preferred closeness with nature. Guru Sahib Ji also used to carry a falcon bars with him, which symbolizes freedom, courage, and resilience. Ability of falcon to fly high represent spiritual liberation from materialistic restraints. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji offers holy place to water and associate it Pehla pani jo hai jit harya sab koi, which means water is primary source of life. Guru Granth Sahib Ji create awareness among humans for mindful consumption of water and other natural resources. Sarovars at Gurdwaras highlight the importance of water not for merely bodily cleanliness but also for our spiritual purification. Seva, also known as care and service of humanity, means helping those in the need and offering selfless service to humanity. Langar, also known as community kitchen, encourages fair and equal distribution of resources and lessening the wastage of food or availability of food for everyone without any discrimination. In modern day, concept of seva broadens its domain to ecological initiatives like afforestation, protection of biodiversity, cleansing rivers, finding ways to curb pollution, reducing the use of insecticides and pesticides in agriculture, promoting sustainable living, etc. In the Sikh calendar, 14 March, which is Gurgaddi Divas of Guru Har Rai Ji, also officially celebrated as Sikh Environment Day to create awareness regarding environment pollution. Sant Balbir Singh Sichewala, an environmentalist, promotes the concept of Green Nagar Kirtans during 556th anniversary of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji by distributing 5600 plants to the devotees. Formation of Khalsa in 1699 by 10th Sikh Guru, always stood up for weak, indicates world harmony. He states, ਹੁਣ ਹੁਕਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ ਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਰੰਜਾਨ ਦਾ. The above verse states that merciful God declared that no one will be followed by and attacked by any other person. It delivers the message of peace among humanity. To conclude, we can say that Guru Granth Sahib Ji presents a thorough outlook of ethics of nature and presence of divine in it. It provides a sacred position to natural elements, advocates the concept of seva, किर्त करना, नाम जपना and वंड की शकना, and sabr and santokh. Guru Granth Sahib Ji promote world peace and harmony. It interrelates the value system of Sikhism with environment conservation, sustainable living and ecological preservation. Thus, Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is a timeless awakening of humans toward ecological sensitivity. Thank you.